And welcome back into the Bettor Half Hour. Fired up to bring you, as we always do, sharp veterans who are winning more than they're losing in the world of Las Vegas and around the sports betting community. You've seen them on my show. You've seen them on the Betting Exchange. Please welcome back Alex Glaze. They call us the AA batteries. How we doing, my friend?
What's going on, man? A great weekend of championship football and college football, and a great weekend of NFL football, too. Some sneaky, important games. Really great weekend.
Absolutely. Kudos to you on the Utah-Oregon under. Last time we spoke, appreciate you giving that out. I was on Utah, so that's why they call us those batteries, baby, 2-0. All right, so let's start out with this ranking here, 1 through 4. How do you see it? Do you agree with the setup? For me, I thought it was all strategic. They're going to try to have the SEC championship rematch in the finals. Did you think it was appropriately set as well as the lines?
Yeah, I think this was the only way that this could have played out, right? I mean, Georgia and Alabama should have swapped spots. I mean, that's a big win for Alabama, knocking off the top team in the country. And I think Michigan fans and only people that live in Michigan really believe that a win over Iowa could have put them in that top spot. So Michigan staying at 2, I was fine with that. And then Cincinnati deserved to get in. I mean, with all the chaos that could have happened, maybe if Oklahoma State won, maybe they could have jumped Cincy, but I didn't see Baylor doing that. So I like the top 4 and how the seeding kind of shaked out.
All right, let's talk about the line here. Michigan getting 7.5 against Georgia. Just put a beat down on Iowa. Just hurt their grown man or soon-to-be grown man feelings over there in the Big Ten championship. Do you like that line? Is it appropriately set there? And then do you have a lean already?
Yeah, I think that that's actually a pretty good line, and I actually would take the 7.5 points with Michigan right now. These are two teams with very similar styles and two of the best defenses in the country. I think this is going to be a slugfest. This is going to be one in the trenches. It's going to be a nasty, ugly game, and that's the kind of style that both Jim Harbaugh and Kirby Smart like to play. So I think this is going to be a great, close, competitive game. Ultimately, Georgia, I think, will win right now, if you're asking me 3 weeks out, but I think Michigan's going to cover.
And how about that Bama line set at 14? Bryce, of course, solidifying the Heisman Trophy. We'd like to think he's minus 6,000 at the moment. Do you take the 14? I know we're a few weeks out with Cincinnati. Or is this something you maybe flirt with teasing down with the 14 number there?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see kind of how this line shakes out over the next couple of weeks. It opened at 13.5, and people probably jumped all over that for Bama. That's why it's up to 14 now. I think I saw 14.5 yesterday. I would say that if you want to back Bama, now's the time to do it at 14, because that number, I don't think you're going to see 13.5 again. And the higher this goes, I think the more Cincy backers we're going to see. So I think 14.5 is where it's going to be. So if you like Bama, I would get on them right now.
And just to put the pressure on you here, if you had to fire on a winner, Bama being the slight favorite, Georgia second, I believe Michigan's plus 750. You know, Christmas with the Cranks miracle for Cincy to do it. Who do you like if you had to fire now?
I think Michigan plus 750 is worth a flyer. Funny because we were just talking about the Orange Bowl, and I said Michigan's probably going to lose, but Michigan would cover. But I think that's going to be a close game. It wouldn't surprise me if Michigan won that game. And at plus 750, if Michigan can beat Georgia and get into that title game, I mean, that's great value, especially when you look at Alabama plus 120, Georgia plus 135. I think that Georgia-Michigan game is going to be really, really tight. So you're getting a lot of value at plus 750.